it never really ends with these people, does it? They've never moved on since 2016, since that was roughly the peak of the modern feminism grift. Now, I 100% support first and second wave feminism. This third wave feminism, which is basically all but gone now, was entirely built around monetizing perceived victimhood. It was a grift. And there are a few players still hanging around, like Anita Sarkeesian, who will interject themselves occasionally to, well, make money. We also saw with Michele Morrow. See, Ninja, who, by the way, I'm no fan of, seems to be a popular target. All the man said was that he doesn't want to play games with girls because it leads to rumors, on his platform. He's not like a dude who's like, I'm not going to play Monopoly with a girl in my free time. He said, I'm not going to stream with girls because that's his personal decision. That's his right. He doesn't want rumors to start. He doesn't want it to make his wife feel uncomfortable. Maybe his wife is extremely jealous. I don't know. It's none of our business, quite frankly. It's his obvious decision, and one that if you don't like it, you can tune out. But that doesn't stop women from grifting off his name, whining about backlash that they receive. It's always the same. People, they'll say, oh, I'm going to punch this beehive. Oh, why are all these sexist bees stinging me? Every single time. Just keep your mouth shut, Like, keep your mouth shut, don't agitate, and you don't have to deal with it. Now, that's a choice you can make. Or you can clout chase and go after people, but don't act surprised when their fans or themselves clap back. That's how this works. It's like the internet meme where you're shoveling garbage opinions over the wall, and then you're like, misogyny. Here we have Michele Morrow. I don't know who it is, but I can already tell I don't like them. Basically a windrunner, host and TV host and gamer. You can always tell someone is a gamer when they put it in their Twitter bio. It's the same way when you read an article by one of these fake gamers. Usually the first paragraph is them pathetically trying to prove they're one of us. I've played Mario since I was just a wee lad. Oh, I remember Tomb Raider, and now I'm going to fill the rest of this article with ridiculous attacks on gamers. But I'm one of you. It's always the same. We've seen Michele Morrow saying, a sample of the daily harassment I received from Ninja's followers. A couple weeks ago, by the way, they held on to this till just now, I pointed out that his stance on not playing with women, doubled down in his recent New York Times interview, by the way, weeks ago, is harmful to us. He tweeted, I don't know anything, but his followers prove my point. And this, again, is the same garbage, right? So let me just break down how galaxy-brained this take is. Michele Morrow, who is not a small influencer, right? Tens of thousands of followers, tweets out a disparaging remark about Ninja. He responds. She then blames him for responding. Isn't if, for example, like these people like to claim all the time, that you control your audience. So therefore, if a fan of Ninja calls you a see you next Tuesday, somehow that's Ninja's fault. Well, Michele, what about your followers that were perpetuating this lie about Ninja and trying to damage his career? Are they your responsibility? I didn't think so. These people are so pathetically hypocritical. Even a absolute moron could see it if they wanted to. And then you see Felicia Day getting in here. Oh, this is awful. I'm so sorry. Now, look, private messages, from 9-year-olds, you could just, not respond to them. You could move on. And by the way, this obviously would be way too far, telling someone to end themselves. That's not okay. But obviously Ninja does not endorse that or co-sign it. This is like any moron knows that. But This person tries to blame Ninja for that. To which he, of course, replies, "Nobody deserves to be harassed or messages like this, so I'm sorry that happened." He should never have apologized. They are not true fans if they are attacking people. I never encourage any of my audience to do this stuff. Of course he doesn't, right? But they don't care, because here Michele trying to clout chase while also victim grift, saying, "Your fans told me to end myself." Okay, first of all, now, this may be an unpopular opinion, Michele, but you could have just kept his name out of your mouth. I mean, I know that's crazy. I know that seems crazy to you, but you could have just kept his name out of your mouth instead of disparaging him. But you couldn't do that because you wanted the likes and retweets. Then you got the backlash. And now you're like, well, where's all this backlash coming from? I'm just an independent woman. I don't know any. Well, I can't understand why people are mad at me. Now, this, of course, does not justify some of the over-the-line comments, but it certainly justifies people telling her to shut her mouth, or that she's dumb, or that they disagree with her. These are all fine rebuttals to what she said. What kind of world? These people want to hurl accusations. She literally said that Ninja is damaging to women in gaming. Is he not allowed to respond to that? In their minds, he can't. He has to just sit there and take it. And then you see Nita Sarkeesian in here, getting in here. You, Ninja, literally create and regularly reinforce an environment where women are considered inferior. Now, let me just point this out. At no point, now, we all know Anita Sarkeesian has enormous amounts of free time right now. She could have provided literally any examples of how Ninja, quote, creates and regularly reinforces an environment where women are considered inferior, right? But she doesn't do that. It's just a made-up lie, because these people are all liars. I mean, literally, Anita, crowdfund it, because I know you would, and do a study, and I want to know how Ninja creates an environment that and regularly reinforces it where women are considered inferior. Ninja. I'll wait. I'll even donate to it. But if you can't prove it, I want my money back. Seems reasonable, right? You don't get to just throw up your hands when they're mean to female streamers and say that they aren't true fans. Take some responsibility. What do you mean? Again, this fallacy where I'm supposed to control everything my viewers do. This is such a garbage take. Look, there's not one of my viewers that doesn't know that I don't want this kind of stuff, that I would never endorse, personal attacks on people in my honor to defend my honor. Let me do that. All right. I've only been on record about 1,000 times over the past 5 years saying that, but people like Anita keep saying that. And look, there are people who watch my channel that will still go out and send horrible things to Anita. What am I supposed to do? All right. I don't support that. I don't condone that. I don't do that. But guess what? Crazy grift feminists, this may shock you. You may wield absolute power over your viewers, but I don't. Ninja doesn't. None of these people do. And let's not pretend that you weren't attacking the man, and that you weren't trying to harm his business and trying to grift off of it. In Ninja's case, as one of the biggest streamers of all time, his constant insistence that he will not stream with women signals his values. No, it doesn't. He could deny this all he wants, but he's signaling to his audience that women are inferior. Absolutely incorrect. Again, this is Anita basically saying, I know what Ninja means better than what he does. I know Ninja says it's for these reasons, but I don't. What I say he means is actually what he means. The absolute arrogance of these people is absurd. It's the same thing with Gina Carano, where, it's like, oh, she doesn't like Jewish people. Oh, she just partnered up with Ben Shapiro, the Jewiest Jew on YouTube. Yeah, I have a black friend. She still doesn't. It's like these people are so in their own world that they're not worth paying attention to, other than to point and laugh. Hey, if it were true that you just do everything I ask, let's do a little test here. If you're watching this video and you're not currently subscribed, please hit that red subscribe button. I only ask every single day, and there's still 44% of my viewers aren't subscribed. Let's get that down to 35%, and I would be extraordinarily grateful. I hope you enjoyed this video. We'll talk to you again real soon.